So when you're meeting with high-ranking government officials from all around the world, what's the aim and the goal of those meetings?
Well, the aim is first and foremost to build the relationship. If we understand what another country, what their motivation is, if we understand what their aims are, if we build a relationship people to people, it means that obviously there's going to be less drama between the two nations, right? And we've seen at the moment all around the world, we're living in a pretty tense time. There's obviously tensions in Eastern Europe, there are tensions in the Middle East, there's tensions in Africa. What I aim to do in my role is when I'm meeting with ambassadors and so on, to look at where there's common causes, to look at where we're very similar, to look at where we've got things in common that unite
Yeah,
us.
find the things that unite the people. It
100%.
makes sense because even people, like whether it's business or diving, relationships, everything. Like people, everything.
I was talking about this morning, and I reckon that there is nothing more important than building individual relationships. And then they grow to being relationships between communities, between cities, between countries. And so that's in a really small way what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you're on the upper echelon of the spectrum. Putting that there. Yeah, because people are everything. That's one of my biggest values. You could have everything in the world, but if you don't have good people around you to share it with, then you don't have anything.
100%. I mean, one of the things that I've been talking to the ambassadors and so on about is bringing students from those countries to Australia to study in Australia and sending Australian students to study overseas.
Yep.
Because when that happens, you've got this incredible people to
Mhm.
people relationships. They understand the different country, they understand a different culture. And I think that's really helpful for building those relationships.
And I suppose from a young age too, you'd learn to love other countries, and if they're going to grow up and lead the nation.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you would find that, you've traveled the world with
Mm.
your diving, and you therefore understand what the different countries and the different cultures are, and you've got a more tolerant and generous view of the world.
Yeah, be more understanding and not judging people because everyone's different and everyone has their own way of life, and just learn to, I suppose, just be open and appreciate people for who they are and what they value. But I feel like what I've seen all around the world, no matter where I go, is everyone just wants to be loved and be valued and and to just go to work and have a good family and do mostly good things.